Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Ciocca Chevy of Princeton to check out this brand new 2025 Chevy Colorado. I've decided to go all the way down to the work truck trim to try to give you guys something more affordable to watch rather than those really expensive ZR2s, which are a lot of ton to film, but they cost an arm and a leg. This one isn't going to break the bank. If you're looking for a truck to get some work done in, you don't want to feel bad if you scratch it or mess up the back. So you let me know as we go through this 4x4 work truck crew cab action if this is the kind of price you would want to pay for something that you could do for your business or for yourself. So let's dig in. Front end of the Colorado work truck, sorry for the sun glare, we're black on the exterior paint, and of course we have the jet black cloth interior. Across the front, the work truck is going to get standard lighting all the way around, and all flat black on the front of the grille with the Chevy bow tie right in the middle. Now, as we come around to the wheel and tires, we're going to get these 17-inch steel wheels with the Chevy badge on the center cap. Now, these wheels are wrapped in Goodyear Wrangler Territory HT tires, 255 on the width of 65 series sidewall, 17s, all four corners, four-wheel drive. There it is, all black with the steel wheels, plain and simple. We have the Colorado shout out on the front door, flat black on the side view mirror, flat black on the front and rear door handles. And then up top, we're going to have a color matched roof, standard antenna, no sunroof as we swing around across the back of the bed of the truck. The rear tailgate area, you have Chevy stamped into the tailgate. Again, standard lighting in the back as well. And we do have some side steps, and the exhaust is tucked up underneath the vehicle. Under the hood of this Colorado work truck, we're looking at Chevy's 2.7-liter Turbo Max inline four-cylinder engine mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission, 310 horsepower, 430 pound-feet of torque. The work truck, the towing capacity is up to 3,500 pounds, MPGs, 17 in the city, 21 on the highway, and 19 combined. Before we get to the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, here we go. Base price for the 25 Colorado 4x4 work truck crew cab is $35,200. Now, this vehicle has 0 option packages on it. So therefore, everything I'm about to show you on the interior is standard equipment in the work truck trim. But we do have to add in destination and delivery of $1,595 from Chevrolet's Wentzville, Missouri assembly plant. We have a total vehicle MSRP from the factory of $36,795. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver door panel, we'll move on in. It's all going to be black, and it's all going to be hard black plastic all the way around, except we have soft touch on the armrest, flat black on the switchgear. We have a decent sized door pocket, standard audio system. We have the all-season floor mats in here. As you can see, they've been picking up some dirt with all this rain and freezing rain we've had. And then we've also got a nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator. We have manual seats for both the driver and the front passenger with jet black cloth with a little bit of a lighter gray insert to kind of try to jazz up the base seats. Bolstering feels soft, headrest feels soft. Front passenger door panel, same action as the driver. Then we move on over. We're going to go all flat black on the grille, very plain for a work truck, into your heat and air vent. And then down below, we do have a nice large glove box. Now, swing it on over, we do have a very nice 11-inch, 11.3-inch to be exact, infotainment system with, as you can see, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, your Google Assistant, you get your Play Store, Amazon Alexa, your cameras, your settings, your Wi-Fi hotspot, vehicle status, where you can come in here and you can check out the overview. You can get your tires and brakes. You can get your fluids and filters. You can get your engine information, accessory gauges, your trim information right there. So that is a nice touch. Go back to our home base button. We also have our trailering, where you can set up your trailer, do your light test, go through your checklist. So that's a good deal. And then we can swipe across even further. You got your audio, your controls of My Chevy to hook the vehicle up with your smartphone, podcasts and news. We can go to audio, we get Sirius XM, so that's nice. And if we look at our options, we have HD, AM, FM, Sirius XM, Bluetooth, news, Alexa, and podcasts. So a lot of nice stuff in here for a work truck spec in the infotainment center. So that's a nice deal. You got your general settings here. We can go to your connections. You can go to your vehicle. You can go to your sounds, set up your driver profile. You go to vehicle settings. You can set up your teen driver, as well as check on your climate and air quality inside the vehicle. You can go to your lighting, set that up. So pretty nice and simple. Now, we do have, as you can see, I'm going to go through the map. We do have built-in nav, which again, a nice job on a base work truck trim. And the pinch to zoom capability, really, really good. No problem at all. So I do like how they have this infotainment system set up in this work truck. I think they give you a lot of value in here for the amount of money that they're asking for this truck. And then if you do have some widgets across the top. So if we want to turn your lights on and off, there's the light bulb button. You hit that, then you can go ahead and put your lights back on auto or turn them on or put on your parking lights. So they have that set up for you right up there. This doodad up here, these are your controls where you can do your windows, your camera, traction control, auto high beams on or off, your park assist. You can go to more controls. Again, you can go into your lights this way if you want to do it that way. So there's a lot of different ways to get this done. You got your cargo lights, main cargo light on or off. So they really have a lot of nice stuff in this system for what you're paying. Now, if we go to reverse, we do have a fairly large backup camera with trajectory, super clear. We have the regular view, we have our trailer line view, and then we have a close-up on the back view as well, or back to our standard view. So we got some different views too. So I really like the system that Chevy's put in this work truck. Here's our volume knob right up here, push button start. We have standard heat and air, fan speed and temperature right there. And then you can direct where you want the air to go, as well as your max defrost front and rear. And then down further, a couple air vents, four-way hazards, engine auto stop start on or off, lane keep assist on or off. Then we have USB-C, USB-A, rubberized area to lie your phone. Here is your 2 high, 4 high, or 4 auto. Here's the gear shift that's going to take you through this 8-speed automatic with low gear. You have an electric emergency brake. You have 2 cup holders, an area to slide your phone. And then you have, right here, very plain key fob, lock, unlock, panic button, the Chevy bow tie on the back. And then you have a fairly soft armrest, and you can open it up. And you have a removable tray with more area underneath for storage. Steering wheel on this work truck, we have a soft touch wheel, but it feels good. Chevy bow tie on the horn button. Round bottom wheel, but I have plenty of room to get in and out of this Colorado. It's a fairly spacious passenger cabin up front here in this vehicle, so I do like that. Now over here on the left, we got our adaptive cruise, nice touch. Over here on the right, you can adjust your digital dash, telephone voice commands, volume. On the left stalk here, you got your front and rear wipers with your turn signals and high beams. And then over down here, we can brighten dim the dash. And then on the steering wheel, we have a manual tilting steering wheel only in the work truck. And then we have a nice digital dash. I really like how it looks. Looks good. And then we can go to 4 auto. As you can see, that's changing right there to auto. We can go to 2 high, and it'll change the 2-wheel drive high. There on the bottom left, it's blinking now, and then it'll get set up. And then you can also get different types of themes on here, as well as your maps up here as well. So I think they're bringing some really good tech into a $36,000, $37,000 work truck. I think that's a pretty good deal. And then you also can go through different types of information you may want to put up here, and then you can click on it, and that's what you have up. So it really is quite nice to have that information up at your fingertips. Overhead console, if you want your dome lighting to come on and off when you open and close the door, this button remains in the center on door. So when you open the door, lighting comes on, close the door, lighting will come out. SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road. OnStar, in case you need to talk to GM for any reason. You do have a framed rear view mirror with manual dimming function. And then we have our sun visor with vanity, no light. Does it slide? No, it does not. Getting into the back of the Colorado's crew cab, we do have the same vibe on the back door as we do on the front with the black plastic with a softer armrest. I have the seat set for my driving position, so we'll step up and hop in. Takes a little bit of a step up to get there, but you know what? I'm 5'11" and I didn't have to duck. Probably 6'1" you're going to have to. But here in the back, I got enough room for my head, shoulders, and knees. I got the cloth all the way down. No seat pocket behind the driver. No seat pocket behind the front passenger. And then here in the back, you got the cup holders with a place for your phone, 2 heat and air vents, and down even further, another place to store your doodads or your phone. And then here in the back seat, we have the same cloth, the same type of material, and we do have the window back here that you can open. It's manual open, manual close, but they still got it. Some work trucks don't have that. But overall, it's pretty comfortable here in the back of this work truck. And you also do have storage underneath both of these back seats. It's a two-handed job where you got to lift up this lever. And then once you do that, then you have room. There's your jack and tools and whatnot, more storage, and there'll be more storage underneath that other seat. When you want to let it down, then you just have to pull this lever up and the seat drops down. But to get it up, you got to hold that lever up and then pull it up with your left hand. Tailgate area of this work truck. Now the tailgate's a manual one and it doesn't have any shocks on it. So if you don't hold it, it's going to drop down and bang. So you got to hold it to get it down. Now, we do have a flat surface here. You can work back here as well. And we have a 5-foot bed. There's no bed liner in this one right now. So it's a blank canvas. You could do what you would like. And then, as you can see in here, we do have some side rail protection up there, but we're not going to see any power in the back of this work truck. Would have been nice to maybe have a home power source somewhere in the back here. And then our bed lighting is up top. Now, payload capacity, 1,696 pounds, and I'm using that figure because what I like to use for payload in pickup trucks is right here on the door jamb where you get your cold tire pressures. Right there, it says the combined weight of occupants and cargo must never exceed 1,696 pounds. So that's what I'm using for that. And our spare tire is right underneath the vehicle behind your tow hitch. Window sticker, here we go. 25 Colorado, 4-wheel drive work truck, black, jet black, TurboMax 8-speed auto. Here are the standard features. No options. Total vehicle MSRP, $36,795. Fuel economy estimates. Government safety rating is not complete yet. Made by Chevy in Missouri. So let's take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're out on the road in this 25 Chevy Colorado work truck crew cab, 4-wheel drive, black on black, plain and simple, nothing crazy. I got great visibility out of all the glass, no problem. Nice big side view mirrors, blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, pre-collision. All that is in here standard for safety, which I like quite a bit. And, you know, we just have a plain old truck. Yes, it's a crew cab. It seems like every truck I see in a dealer lot anymore is a crew cab rather than something smaller. But it holds 2 up front, 3 across the back. So you have a max occupancy of 5. The room in the back, a little snug, but most mid-size pickup crew cab areas are a little snug. But what I really wanted to try to give you an idea about here is how cheap can we get a pickup truck? And I don't like to use the word cheap, because this vehicle isn't cheap at 37 grand if you round up, but it's a heck of a lot more affordable than some of these other trucks that are on the market, especially in the mid-size market, where if you get all this, you know, the options you may want, you're at 50 grand already. And you get the same engine as the one that this one has in the Colorado, right? All Colorados get the Turbo Max. So you can get the Turbo Max with its additional power for $37 rather than having to buy an upper level trim Colorado and wind up at 50 or 55 or 60 or 65, depending on what you want to get. Now, true, your towing capacity is lower in the work truck at 3,500 pounds. If you move up to the Trail Boss trim, which is 2 trim levels above this, then you can go 7,700 pounds. But if you go work truck or LT, you're going to get the 3,500 pound tow configuration. So if you got some light towing to do, then that's no problem. And you don't even need to like use this if you're a business, right? You can use this for business use, and it would come in real handy. You could slap stuff around, hit the job sites or wherever else you may need to go, and you don't have to be worried about scratching the paint or crapping up the back. You can put your whatever bed liner you want in the back, customize it yourself, so that's a good deal. And you know, you just don't have to worry about things, because at the end of the day, pickup trucks were made to do work. And now they're more like fancy cars that are pickup trucks. So it's nice to see one that is, I would say, back to what you would like to see in a pickup truck. Just something that you can use every day, simple, not have to worry about a lot of extra tech, don't have to worry about the big giant price tag that some of them have, and you can just use it for whatever you want to use it for. And that's what I like, and that's why I'm trying to bring you some of these work trucks, because they provide a pretty good value in the market. And this Colorado, with the tech you get in this 11.3 inch diagonal infotainment, is pretty darn good, especially with the built-in nav and all that stuff. The seats fairly comfortable, the handling pretty darn good, the steering nice and tight and nice and light, so you're all set there. You got dual digital displays, so they're really bringing some nice value, I think, in this Colorado work truck. So you let me know, if you're in the market for one of these trucks, do you go all the way down to the work truck trim like this one, just to get into something that's just less expensive, that's going to be less hassle? You let me know, put it in the comments. But I do want to thank Ciocca Chevrolet of Princeton for allowing the channel access to this 2025 Chevy Colorado work truck 4x4 crew cab for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.